We are in Portview Trade Centre where Creative Exchange has their studios. They've been here a couple of years maybe. They used to be in another mill, it's still in East Belfast, not too far away from here. But there are a number of artists in here, and people usually like it because it is it's actually, you get into the studios where the artists are, and they have the exhibition down the corridor. And we're going to see Ben Allen, who is having his solo exhibition. That's Creative Exchange. You have to get a drink first, it's very important.
Good evening.
Yes,
that was it. Good evening. Yes.
I have to say, I go for the water.
Oh. Sorry, right.
Katie, have you been doing all the background work as normal?
Yes, and
Nothing else changes.
well, he's socialising and being an artist. But you're not too. Not tonight. Night time, just
This is Ben's work. He's an image junkie, he says. I really like this one here, specifically. He had this thing, he's a member of the print workshops, he had this thing because he did records of one day he started actually etching in the records, and I thought it was like a bit of a new age scratching thing going on. And then he was inking up the record and printing them through the press. And if you'll see actually later on when we go down to the workshop what does that mean.
Yes.
Where would you like to be talked about?
Do you want to turn the music off?
You want the music off?
Pascal, do you think they ruin it? Music? I don't think it'd be much difference. Sounds
That's
kinda
what it's
mixy.
about, really.
You were talking about you're an image junkie.
Yeah.
Why? I think that is.
I think it's from I was about 14. I just wanted to consume music, but it was the visual aspect of the music that I was into. And somebody asked me here one time, what inspires you? And I couldn't think of anything.
That's because
I
everything
just
inspires
couldn't
you
think of
then.
anything. I just completely blanked, and I went on a drumming retreat with a couple of the guys here tonight, and we played drums for 3 days. And I think something happened to me because when I came back from that, I started producing all these.
You had a spiritual experience.
I think I did actually.
You did.
I think I
You
did.
had a spiritual shift
I guess.
through the drumming. Because this is actually, some of the things here, it was creeping into your work from last year, but suddenly
Yeah,
there
but I
was a
let
whole new
it
thing.
all in.
You let it all in.
I let it all in, and
out.
I just exercised. I think I've done this kind of work approximately like 16, 17 years ago, but technology's moved on so much that I just needed to. Printing, digital printing is becoming really amazing, and the colours are like silkscreen, and I'm learning computers and playing with computers too, so it's good fun. It's fun to do something that's just new.
Is it important that it's fun?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, what I think about sometimes, people who are musicians, they're serious, but you can make music for fun. You can mix things together, and you can mix two things together and make, 2 and 2 doesn't always equal 4. You can just produce.
And see what comes out.
Yeah, just have fun. And I think I was getting too serious about what I was doing visually as well. So it seems that musicians have more fun anyway. It seems like they're more,
Loose.
I don't know, they're tuned in better than artists. A lot of artists, I don't know. I think I get blocked with visual things as well. I overdo it. I can do it too much. And
So the drumming released it.
totally, yeah. Yeah, and I forgot that it was good fun. The thing about collage and layering things, to me it's like music because you multi-channel things and you can cut things up. And a lot of the music that I listen to, like say like the Orb, things like that, it's like 5 different sources all being thrown together. Bar Undertaker.
Bar Undertaker. You don't see many Bar Undertakers anymore.
It's actually quite a big thing in the South. A Bar Undertaker.
Yeah, I remember going around the West Coast and down to the there were kind of a lot of them like, you have to be flexible. If somebody dies in your bar, you have to know what to do with
I
them.
remember seeing a postcard that came out and it was like a bar and it was like reeds and fishing rods. So what have you got? You're retired, you go fishing, you drink beer, and all you've got to look forward to is maybe death and a nice time. So it's like fishing, beer and death.
Who's the guy you were drumming with at your drumming weekend? And fun, the ambience. Katie, who you're talking to, says I'm not the artist tonight. That's one of her pieces up there, the gorilla head. She's behind. No, it's so messy. She's behind.
It's like when you don't let people into your house, it's messy, it's the same thing. He said one day that his work, I wasn't familiar with his work before, it was very abstract and very dark, and then one day he thought he saw an animal jumping in it, like a tail of an animal in it, and then he started drawing the animals started to come out of the darkness. And then, yeah, but it was quite dark and abstract before, and then the processes kind of developed from it, and then he started to see all these elements. But there's great energy in it.
Come and jump around, mate, to picture you.
Just wondering, what else we can have the opportunity to ask Ben at this point?
It's the last minute.
Can we ask a couple more things?
Yes.
Before we shift off, Ben, I think you have had a spiritual experience with your drumming.
There's the man.
The drummer?
He's the
He
drummer.
didn't
got me into it.
stop then, he said he didn't stop 3 days. I don't know whether I believe him or not.
I think he
might have stopped for a couple of beers, but generally it was pretty. It was like 9 in the morning to about 2 in the
But
morning.
it definitely, well, you do it all. You do
18-hour day.
Joe teaches it like sometimes 4 times a day with children, old people, women's groups, all sorts of people. So I mean, it must be vibe in your head something shocking because you're doing it all day long, and it's your job.
It's kind of good that I like the job, put it that way. Like Mondays I have 5, 4 to school and 1 in the evening, so. But this is nice, this is chill out time, this is kind of just catching up and playing some music.
Can't wait. I don't know if you got any of Ben's sculptures. Are you hiding them?
There's only usually 1 or 2 there.
Is there 1 or 2? Would
There's
you
a
show
wee-
them anyway?
There's a wee button man, wee blue one.
Yeah. The casting bronze.
This is aluminium.
Right, you still you bring your wife.
What's the trio?
Ben. And we're going home. Thank you. Too much in the vibe, I think. We're going. He's in the zone.
Something's happening to me. I don't know what it is. Thank you. No, I'm going home this horse. What's going on? Thank you very much.
How to do Peter.
It's only taken us 15 years to get a decent computer, you know.
You're gonna pull yourself away. So in here, so that was in those studios, say Ray Duncan, Katie Blue, Leslie Cherry, Deirdre Robb, Colin Davis, Ian Fleming, Ben Allen, Laura McGuire and Geordie Robb. But they're only there tonight was Katie Blue and Ben Allen.
And the bongo drums.
And the bongo drums, which is
Tune's
very
that?
important.
Bongo drums.